Hi everybody, it's me again, looking all fancy. So I thought maybe we could get back to the actual channel of spirituality and intuitive and mediumship. I'm having a good up week between my cancer treatments, so I don't want to lose sight of that because that's a big part of my healing. Spiritual growth is just like the reason we're here, right? If we can't even grow from that, even out of adversity, then I don't know what the point of being here is. I mean, if you think about this place, it's the Earth School, and they call it that for a reason. We are supposed to learn from every experience. We are supposed to grow from all of those experiences, and it's not supposed to be easy. It hasn't been easy for me. There's been good times, but it's not always easy. And I think that it's important to really analyze your life. Even cancer, you're supposed to learn something from it. The last time I went through this 20 years ago, I was doing readings on the side, but I was also a web designer. And what I did for a living really depended on who was asking. Because it's not an easy career to choose. You'll be judged, no doubt. So sometimes I was a web designer, sometimes, I was a medium. And sometimes I worked at a dental office. But as soon as I started to go through this journey back then, I had decided life's too short. And, that's true. No matter how long you're given, life is really too short. You got to fit it all in. And I was just like, I'm tired of pretending. So I decided that I was going to just go for it. After my treatments were done, opened my first metaphysical store and really started my career more in the real world. A lot of it had been virtual and I had a clientele, but this time, I was just gonna let it all go. If you can't accept it, you can't accept it, but that's not my problem. And I realized that I was living for other people, and that wasn't gonna happen anymore. And I never looked back, except to explain it to you. But now that I'm going through it again, I almost wonder, well, what is the universe trying to tell me this time? I don't think it's time for me to go home. I think I'm supposed to learn from this. And even if I am supposed to go home, I hope I learn what I'm supposed to learn before I go. In any case, I'm sure that there's another chapter that I need to think about. I don't know how much broader I can make it, but maybe I'm supposed to add something to my business. Maybe I'm supposed to do more volunteer work. I'm not really sure. But it's very important that we analyze these things. Am I living my best life? Even if it's living your best life with what you have. We don't all have the same tools, but you do the best with what you have. In any case, it's something to think about. And although this is not a video about intuition, spirituality and intuition and mediumship, they're all very interconnected. Because when you look at your spirituality, you are closer to heaven. You're closer to your higher power. You're more in tune with yourself. So we have to examine the earth life in order to examine our spirituality. And when we examine the spirituality, our vibrations naturally raise. And when they are raised, we are more in tune with the universe, in tune with nature. And then those messages come in. So don't think they're not related or that this should be a different topic. I'm giving you the key, the basic, but even if you never really looked at your intuition or your mediumship or whatever your gifts might be, your gifts are already in you. And it doesn't really matter. It's about your life. Okay, so I'm not here to try to make everybody a medium or an intuitive person, but we have that already in us. It doesn't have to be a career. But first, it's about God or whoever your higher power might be. Developing that relationship with yourself and making changes where you feel changes should be made is developing your relationship with God. So with that, I'm just going to leave it right there. And I will talk to you again soon. As long as I have my uptime, I'm really happy to get on here and just gab. I know that I saw a video about how you're supposed to map out your YouTube or your Patreon account and map the entire video out, but I don't really do that. I just get on there and just talk. So I hope that I didn't rant too much, but it's very important information, no matter how I'm actually bringing it to you, because chemo brain, I think I might have done okay here, but will not be the case every time. In any case, love to you, namaste, Ubuntu, all of those good things. Look at your blessings, count them every single day, and look at others as your equals. Love them the way you love yourself. For some people, maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe you need to love yourself the way you love others. I'll save that for another video. Until then, feel blessed, be blessed, have a great day. Bye.